Hey guys, this is Ali. Today we configure our final server, which is shared storage. We are looking here for a software solution. This is our home lab, and a dedicated storage will not be possible for most of us. So for this purpose, I have already downloaded the Starwind software and install here. So you need to download the Starwind software, which I guess is free, and you can install it for your home lab purposes. After you install the software, it will be like this, blank. So you need to connect to your physical host. We will go through those steps. First, I want to point out what we have done so far for our home lab. We have installed our Active Directory DNS server. We have configured our vCenter, and we have configured our ESXi hosts 1 and 2. Right now we are going to configure our final server, which is storage server, and my physical host will be working as my storage. So let's get started. After you download the Starwind software, you need to configure it. The configuration is very easy. Just right click. This must be your physical box, since we have installed our software here. But let's say you have another box at your home and you install the software there, so you need to provide the IP for that server. So okay, and let me connect. Right click, successfully connected. Okay, now we need to add our targets. Who will be our targets? The targets will be our ESXi host. So just I give the IP dot 240. This is our first ESXi host. Alright, finish. And the target, this is my second ESXi host, that 241. That's all. Now you need to configure devices. The devices are the hard drives, which will be connected as a data store to our ESXi host to perform or to work as a shared storage. So to add the devices, just right click, add a device, virtual disk, click next, and it will be an image file. Click next. I already have an existing. For example, if I have an existing hard drive, I can mount them here. For example, test and storage, and these are my two existing image files I have already created. Alright, so I need to connect it to a target 240. Next, finish. Now I'm going to do it again, as I have a second data store. Or what we can do, we can create a new one. Let me go to the alright, let me delete this one so you guys can see both of them. Okay, it's gone now. Image file and create a new. Next, so I need to store it in my folder. I have a separate folder for storage store. I need to give a name, let's say ds2. Must put .img, otherwise it will give you an error. And 100 gig, let's put 101, just because the other one is 100 gig and this is 101 gig. So for easy, we will be able to know which data store we are connecting to. Okay, and connect to it should be 241. I will correct that. Let me go here. Let me remove this target. Yes, remove. Okay, .0.241. Alright, let me edit real fast. So let me, okay, I need to attach this device to my existing target. It must be 241. finish. We are done here. This is a storage and this is configure. That's it. So let me check my ESXi hosts whether they are already up or not. Okay, looks good. So right now I'm going to access my ESXi host from my physical box. This is my physical box. So alright, let's get connected. Alright, looks good. We are able to connect. Okay, these are the local data stores. So let me go to host and configuration and networking. By default you will be able to see only one Vmware card here. For management you need to add or configure. This one I already configured. Okay, so you need to add a networking. This must be VM kernel pod Vmware 1 and alright, this looks good. And you need to provide IP address .0.240.0. alright, click next, finish. Alright, this is storage. Just for yes, close. Do the same setting on the second host except IP. IP must be different but the name must be identical. So let's put IP address. Alright, click next, looks good. Alright, name storage 243. This one IP is 242. Now the second thing you need to do to add storage adapter, I have already added here. Suppose you need to click add here if on your ESXi host you won't be able to see this iSCSI adapter. So what you need to do, you click on add, and once you do click on add you will see this one, the iSCSI adapter here. So you need to configure this. How to configure this? Just click on this, go to properties. You will see a blank screen like this. There will be no port group, nothing here. So you need to add your port group. Which one? The storage one. Alright, that's it. Remember, we configured the StarWin software on our physical host. So here you need to provide your iSCSI server location. So who is your iSCSI server? Of course, our physical server. So we need to add that. Okay, once you add that, it will dynamically discover the image or the hard disk there. So it will dynamically discover for you. Close. Yes, I want to rescan all. This is on 2, so we need to do the same step on 1. If I go here, so you can see here is nothing, right? So we need to add our storage port group. Okay, now we need to add our iSCSI server, which is our physical host. Alright, if I just click OK, it will find the storage location for me. If I come here, it will automatically discover our LAN or our image file, which we are going to use for our data stores. Alright, yes, I want to scan. So right now you can see here the devices connected, targets 2, devices 2, paths 2. So let's add our storage, this LAN. Next, select your, this is 101. okay, we put 100 gig and 101 gig. So let's add this one first, and you need to provide the name as a DS1 100 gig. Alright, finish. It will come up in a while once this task get complete. Alright, let's go for the second one. Next, alright, DS2-101 gig. Click next, next, and finish. That's it. Our first data store is here, our shared storage, and the second one is in progress. So since there is no password or anything configured on the storage side. So once this progress, it will get sync with each other, and the data store will be edited for us, just like here you can see that. So let's go to our second. It will automatically replicate here on the second host because we have already edited the target there. We have already told the ESX2 and one that where is your LAN located. We need to add on only one host. So if I do a rescan all, it should come up nicely. Okay, that's it. So that's how we need to add our shared storage for our VM. So if I go to the data store and clusters, you can see it here. You can see the summary, how much is the capacity and free space, all those stuff. Virtual machine, we haven't created any. Host is connected to both hosts. And okay, let's check out the second guy here. Virtual machine none. The performance tab. Okay, I want to check the performance, and here are the configuration, how it's configured and what's inside. All stuff are here in the file system, and the total paths to this data store is only one. And alright, so this is how we add the shared storage, and we can do our maintenance work to move VMs from one storage to another storage. I think for so far you guys already know how to build your home lab. I hope the whole videos are being informative for you, and this becomes your first step toward virtualization, and you can achieve more than this. This is just the basic ones, so you can do your practice at home. If you do have any question, please let me know. I will try to get back to you to help you out if you need any help. Thank you very much.